Listen,
Check.
You're amateur.
Yeah.
Witness it.
Still with me.
Right.
So then I just flipped it over to your girlfriend's favorite DJ once I started DJing and converted over.
Because you're not just a DJ.
Nah.
These are things that I know, and I know you got a ton of other things going on. DJing, you produce.
Yeah.
I don't know how often you still do it. The videography, directing.
Yeah, the videography, I've been blessed to, work with a lot of great artists from Ice-T to Fetty Wap to,
Right.
Jadakiss and a bunch of artists as a film director. With film, you have so much more control and you can able to like visualize. You can take a record and really bring life to it. Like the video is amazing. And I still do dibble and dabble into the film,
Right.
like whenever I can, as long as it makes sense. But film, you a film guy too.
Yeah, that's how I started too.
Yeah.
So I know all about that, but you do radio as well.
Yes.
Out of all the things you do, what do you feel most passionate about? What makes you still excited?
I think what I'm doing right now, to be able to come where I come from the Bronx, and
Right.
not really know anybody, and to be able to come to a station like this and sit here with a great personality like yourself, I think this is kind of like what it was all about from begin with, like from the film to being on National Geographic to everything I've done. This is kind of like the main thing, the creation of music, and kind of be able to do it the way I want to do it without compromising what I feel is my integrity or my sound. And not follow what, people push as the popular thing, to
Right.
kind of stay in my own lane and be comfortable in it.
Because we were speaking about the new record, the new single.
Yeah,
It has a boom bap hip hop feel to it, right?
definitely, yeah.
But you being a DJ, we play clubs together. We know what, in a strip club, what works. You're on the radio, you know what radio records sound like.
Yeah.
What made you say, yo, I'm gonna still do the real hip hop type of vibe in today's music?
I kind of feel like I wanted people from my city, like at least people like in my age group or the older age group,
Right.
to hear a record and be like, I know he's from New York. I know it's that sound. And it's also kind of paying homage to the people that come before us, because the message gets lost throughout time.
Right.
So it's a homage to the prodigies of the world, the Rakims of the world, to be able to create a record, especially in this kind of climate. And in all respect, there are a bunch of new boom bap artists like Conway and Benny the Butcher, but the tempo's real down, so I wanted to bring it up and just give it like a good vibe and a good feel to it.
It's called Playing My Position.
Playing my position, that's right.
What does that mean to you? Because I feel like in today's world, especially with the young kids, they don't play their position no more.
Yeah, well, if you play your position correctly, you get to be up here with you and
That's
work.
a
And
fact.
I've always played my position, whether it was DJing, film, or whatever I've done. So this is the perfect title for this record, Playing My Position.
And now as an artist, what do you find is, the hardest part about putting out music? Because as a DJ, you can play everybody's music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, obviously, I can't play the record any way I want,
Right.
obviously, because it doesn't appeal to everybody. I find that being an artist is a lot harder than being a DJ. Like, I have to get up and go. As a DJ, it's like I can go when I want because
Right.
you're in demand. But as an artist, like, you have to be the one to go. Rain, sleet, snow, you feeling sick, you got a toothache, it don't matter, your kids, whatever, like, you gotta go. And it's definitely a grind. And for this project, like, I've really been on the ground, so I've been taking the train, I've been taking the bus, because I really want to feel the
Connect.
I want to connect back to the grassroots.
Right.
I have 10 toes on the ground.
Besides being an artist, one thing I appreciate you do is you give new artists a platform as well.
Yeah,
With the new showcases you do right here in the city.
yeah.
Why? Like, most artists like, yo, I'm gonna focus on myself, I'm gonna do me. But where does that come from? Like, yo, I'm gonna be an artist, I'm gonna take the train, I'm gonna go to stations, I'm gonna
Yeah.
work my joint, but then give other artists opportunities to showcase their own talent.
Yeah, I've always believed in paying it forward
Right.
since the beginning. And that's one of the reasons why I've been blessed. But since I know what it is to be an artist, like if you're just a DJ, you don't know what it is to be on the artist side, you wouldn't understand it. So when I see kids on that stage, like I feel it, and I feel the passion, the grind, but I also test them as well.
Right.
So I'm making them rap. Like, you're at my showcases all
Yeah,
the
of
time. When I
course.
first started the showcase, you have like 30 kids singing. Now we do a cypher with a live band, and these kids are coming and they creating bars and they're excited to show it. Like, they coming in like, yo, Inf, look, I wrote some fly lyrics. I want you to hear it, and they
Right.
really showing, they really testing their crowd, and it's creating a more well-rounded artist. So it's also like, we want to give back to the culture. We want to push the culture forward, and a
Right.
part of that is being able to rap.
I feel like it's part of the development, because now labels and they don't develop artists no more.
No,
they want
they
you
don't.
to come in and they want you to be ready to go,
Yeah.
ready to sell. But shows like what you're doing, even putting them with a live band, like they're not even thinking to that capacity. Like, yo, I'm performing with a live band. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you put these together, to me, is because I do it myself, but I do it as a DJ. But as an artist, sometimes I'm like, yo, I appreciate that it's not just all about you. Like, you're gonna continue doing what you do, but give these people a platform. And we have a show coming up.
Yeah.
When's the next?
November 26th.
November 26th.
Yeah. Inphamus Amadeuz, Drewski.
How does the artist be a part of that?
Just hit me right now on Instagram at Inphamus Amadeuz, or get my guy Taurus 1PR, or you can hit Drewski. And
right.
We always looking for the dope artists, and become ready to rap. Come ready to rhyme.
Has there ever been an artist that performed at one of your shows and then you end up working with them later on, or like, you know what I'm saying, like doing records together?
Not yet, but I do put a lot of kids on the radio.
Right.
So I do actually pick kids from the cipher specifically to have a cipher that we do on radio as well. So, you know, that's kind of like what I'm looking for. And, you know, it's excited to see them because they're kids that they may not ever do anything besides that.
Right.
Like, that may be their greatest accomplishment.
Biggest accomplishment.
That may, and I'm satisfied with that. Like, I could go to bed at night like, all right, I made some kid's dream happen.
Right.
But that's what they all do it for.
What is Amadeus? Like, what's your criteria to get you to support a play record on the radio?
I like content in general. I mean, I do support like the dope young records as well. Like, I understand it is a different game now, and I'm with the Big Drip and all that. I support that, having fun. But I like to push kids' creativity to like a different level. I feel like the creativeness kind of has been gone a little bit. Like, it's just about having the melodic melody, having fun, and only displaying one emotion.
Right.
And I come from a time where we knew our artists without ever meeting them. Like, we knew them. Like, so I try to push that amongst the artists as well.
Right. All right. Well, let's play the single first. Play My Position.
That's right.
Hit him up on the Instagram at the Inphamus Amadeuz at Drewski. Is there an EP dropping?
Yeah, EP's out right now. Any day now.
already.
Prelude. Yeah, 6 songs.
So go ahead, introduce the record. Play My Position.
Any day now. My EP is out right now, available on all digital retail platforms. This is the single, Playing My Position. Right now, how I said with that guy Drewski, the new movement. Big wave.
That's right, baby. Hot 97, the new movement. Drewski in the mix. The Inphamus Amadeuz, aka we call him Inf.
Yeah.
If you don't know, producer, artist, DJ. What else do you do? Because I know you got 1,000 things going on.
Yeah, at one time I was selling nutcrackers.
Okay. This is the season 2.
Oh, yeah, I mean, well, that's what got me where I needed to go. Like, I was on National Geographic, and radio saw me on there. That's how I got there.
Hold on, let's talk about that, because I think I missed that part.
Yeah.
So you did an episode on National Geographic.
Yeah. So basically, I mean, long story short, like, when I was filming big time, like, you know what I mean, like, you know, liquor store closed at a certain time, so I would have the nutcrackers on the set just as a way to make extra money.
Right.
And like, word was really getting out that I had like the real nutcrackers like popping. Yeah. So National Geographic contacted me. They had a show called Underworld Inc. And they had already shot everything about moonshine in the South. Like, listen, we're gonna fly to New York and we want to profile you. So they came, they filmed me, and then I went on National Geographic. They went crazy after that. Like,
your sales went up after that.
Well, I stopped after that, but that's what got me into the career of DJing and being a radio personality, because they saw me on National Geographic, and they posted my picture on Instagram like, yo, who's this guy? And then everything went from there. Yeah, it's fire. Yeah.
That's a crazy story. Like, to come from that to now being on radio across the country.
Across the country, yeah.
Doing shows, DJing clubs, like. So what's next? You know what I'm saying? Like, now you got everything kind of in place. Things are rolling. You up here, Hot 97. You working your music. What's the next plan? What's the big picture?
I think the most important thing is to I just want to leave my legacy and have an impact on the unsigned artists. So I want the unsigned artist to see a person that's in position, doing something that he loves to do the way he loves to do it, and not being afraid to do the same. I feel like they're a little afraid right now. Like, oh, they may not want this. Nah, be yourself, man. Just be yourself and go where you want to go. And that's my impact that I want to leave.
Would you ever create your own label?
Yeah, working on that right now. Get At 'em Records.
Get At 'em Records.
Get At 'em Records. So I'm going to be looking for artists, distributing artists, doing radio, doing videos, you know.
Right.
One-stop shop. So that is happening right now as well.
Because there's people that tuned in, especially artists that are tuned in. I want you to speak on the importance of relationships, right? Because I think they forget that point.
No, that's number one.
And we deal with a lot of artists. So for you, if you could speak on the importance of a relationship, You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, relationship is the number one thing. I mean, it's why I'm here right now. It's about having a good relationship, good rapport, always treating, you know, your fellow counterpart with respect and dignity, and also giving yourself and yourself the best look possible. You have to maintain a good relationship. I think that the kids forget about that. They just kind of feel like a sense of entitlement, and now you still have to work. So just because you know someone, just because you got your record played, that does not mean, and more importantly, like from a DJ perspective, I think that the same support that artists want from a DJ, they need to show the DJ back as well. Like pop out with the team, show love. You see Drewski at the club, yo, show love, come through. You got about 1 million bottles, but come show love, show your presence. And DJs, we take notice to that.
of course.
And that'll make us support the artists and vice versa. And that creates a good relationship.
Do you feel it's the internet and social media that kind of messed that part up?
Absolutely.
I'm saying? Because now, like you said, artists feel entitled because maybe they got 40,000 followers. They feel like, yo, I ain't got to come outside. I got my support. My 40,000 followers going to push my music, and then it hits them later on like, damn, I should have went outside. Like,
yeah, I mean, the internet has kind of like limited the hand-to-hand process of like actually going and physically touching people. So they just feel like, oh, I'm doing the groundwork on the internet. No, that's it. No, you have to be on the ground. You got to network with the DJs and the A&Rs and the publicists and the radio execs, and you have to be on the ground and develop those relationships so you can get where you need to go. It's the most important thing in the game.
They just don't get it. I don't understand, bro.
But there are some that get it, and
of course.
And those are the ones that we support, definitely.
Now, on a personal side, you know, you got all this going on.
Yeah.
People that, yo, he's on his grind, he's working, he's doing all this. How do you maintain that lifestyle and then being a father and dealing with the family and all that?
I mean, it's difficult. You know, I'm raising 5 children. Like, this is real life. Like, I'm raising 5 children, you know, 2 on my own and, you know, 2 I've inherited, and, you know, and obviously I'm married, you know what I mean? I got a mortgage, so, you know, and I'm taking care of my mom, so there is a difficult balance, and it's also difficult for my kids, especially because I'm away, you know, 4 or 5 days, and I'm getting booked shows across the country.
Coming home 5, 6 in the morning.
Sometimes I'm gone 2, 3 weeks. Right. You know, the DJ life is real. Like bookings, you know, especially the platform I'm on, since it's nationwide. Like I got booked in Omaha, then I got to fly to Denver, then I'm back in New York, and it's crazy. So, and it takes a lot of trust. But I think my family understands why I'm doing it. They do see the bigger cause, so they respect and they support it.
So you're able to keep that balance.
Yeah.
Do you ever get into like with the wife?
All the time. But you gotta keep it interesting. You gotta keep her around.
Right.
So you know you gotta fly out and take her with you.
Let us see some of the things going on.
Yes.
Because it could get crazy.
Yes, it can. You gotta keep on the Instagram.
Right.
Yeah, keep on the story. Make sure you throw the hard eyes on pictures every once in a while, you know.
So now that Christmas is coming, do you go harder or do you say, yo, let me take some time and spend with the family? How does that work?
Oh no, we gotta go hard because now we gotta buy gifts for 7 people.
You're talking about 5 kids. That's a lot of Christmas.
Yeah, and we got 4 teenagers in the household.
Oh wow, so
So it's like, I mean,
expensive things.
It's not like we buying, you know, Target gifts.
Right.
These kids want Jordans. My nephew, he want Jordans, he want this, he want that. So, you know, like $300, you gotta work.
And then they looking at dad like, he's lit.
Oh yeah,
he's with all the celebrities.
Yeah, they go crazy.
He's partying all the time.
Yeah, my kids are texting me right now. You hot now with Drewski?
Yeah.
And now their Christmas gift just went up. The price of their gift
went up.
Went up.
You've worked with a lot of artists. Do you have any favorite artists, even when it was like directing or shooting, or maybe with the magazine, like anyone that really stood out to you rock with?
Pat Poose was definitely my favorite artist to work with. I just think that he was the most real. I think him and Styles P definitely.
Right.
Like I've been in situations with Styles P, like where, like, you know, because I used to book a lot of shows, like tours, and Styles the type to like go on the floor, like forget the hotel thing, you know what I mean, like really sleep on the floor.
Thug it out.
Nah, thug it out. So I think those two definitely are my absolute favorite and easiest people to work with. My proudest moment though was directing Prodigy of Mobb Deep's last music video.
Wow.
You know, I shot the video and he passed away a month later. So, you know, that and then the week after that I had shot Fetty Wap video. So after that I was like, you know what? There's nothing else for me to accomplish.
So you felt
accomplished with film.
With
film. Yeah, I felt like, you know, shooting Prodigy's last video was amazing, you know?
I'm sure you got a lot of like behind the scenes footage from that shoot.
Oh yeah, we got everything behind the scenes footage.
Will it ever come out?
Yes. We're holding it right now. In respect to the family, I think they got a documentary coming out, so we're holding it, and hopefully we'll be able to include it in some of the bigger things they have going on with the family.
I feel like you got enough footage to eventually do your own documentary.
Yeah, I think that once I reach the next level, wherever that takes me, I think it's a good story, an amazing story for people to follow. Because not everybody really knows the story.
Right.
You know, people have met me at different times in my career. They met me film, they met me club. You know, some people know me as this and that. When you put the whole thing together, I think they'll understand why I go the way I go. And as hard as I work and put it, you know, and we don't take no for an answer. And I'm proud of myself because I did it my way.
Right.
Without compromising myself.
Now that's official. Now, with the music as an artist, today's world, a lot of artists say, "Yo, I'm gonna do this independently."
Yeah.
Are you one of those type of people that I'm gonna do this on my own, or would you go, you know, sit down with labels and work with a label?
I think right now I'm independent. If the right situation comes, then, you know, it'll come. But right now I'm basically rolling out 3 extended plays. So I'm taking one album and rolling out the extended plays. The first EP is very aggressive because I need to prove that I can rap.
Right.
People look at me as a radio person.
But this is not your first. You got like 9.
I have 9 albums in total.
Out.
Yes,
that's a lot of albums.
Yeah, I got 9
albums.
that
You know, been in the game for a while and don't even have 9 albums.
I have 9 albums, and this is kind of like my first introduction. Now people are seeing me pop on social media. They're like, "Who's the raspy voice, light skinned kid that sound like Kiss?" And who is this guy? Like, you know. So the first one's aggressive. The second one is gonna be a sound called lo-fi. It's like a real jazzy, like acoustic type of sound. And then the third one, we'll play with some R&B records and get more commercial friendly. But right now, it's just I need to prove that I can rap. So that's just what it is. It's straightforward, and I think when they hit the instrumentation, they hit it. They're like, "All right, he got it." But we can go from there.
The proving you know how to rap, is that just because we come from New York and to you that's the hip hop you grew up with?
Yeah, that's what I grew up with.
Because people don't challenge themselves to that.
Yeah, I
anymore.
know. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's straight.
Yeah.
Let me sing on this.
Yeah.
And we putting it out.
Yeah.
But
For me, I want to be able to prove that I'm a lyricist because I plan to work with the alchemists and the greats of the world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was blessed. Pete Rock posted me on his Instagram page, me rapping. You know what I mean? It's dope. Like I grew up listening to them. You know what I'm saying? And CL Smooth and all them. So I want to be able to prove to my elders that I can.